I mean, we had less than 24 hours to paint these things, right? We only finished opening these yesterday.
And we're prepped for the holidays, too.
Merry Christmas!
No, I'm so excited! So excited! So, just to recap for everybody, we got the Arteza Merry and Bright Advent calendar. Trying to make sure it's on screen so y'all can see it. And it's huge. Lots of days. And we want to talk about, you know, what we got, what we thought, what we made. I'm so excited. We made some awesome stuff. I know we've made some awesome stuff. I haven't seen Angela's.
And I haven't seen yours. We're gonna be surprised.
It is gonna be exciting. Do we want to talk about like our favorite art product first, though?
I am game for that. I will go after you.
So this might be surprising to people, but my favorite thing was actually the modeling paste. I had so much fun with this.
That was my close contender because I also had a surprising amount of fun with it, and I hate working with texture. But I am gonna stick with the most excited thing that I had going into this was the chrome pen, the chrome ink. That is my favorite.
It was fun to use.
It was for me, but it still makes me happy. So excited.
Going off of the fun things, because you know there's always something that you absolutely hate out of these, and I'm gonna go with the Twee marker, this little pen thing with the brush tip and the fine liney tip. I thought I was gonna love this. I thought I was gonna love this. I thought I was gonna love it so hard, and it's water reactive, so when you're using it on canvas and stuff, it just smears everywhere. So when I was varnishing my piece, it just smeared everywhere. It completely ruined it.
Thing I did, but mine got worse. Spoiler.
So that's the only reason I don't like this, is because it's basically water reactive, and we didn't find that out when we were doing our initial swatches because it soaked right into the paper. But using it on the canvases and stuff like that, it just smeared everywhere.
Well, I won't say anything else, but I will go off of that though for mine if you are ready for it.
I am totally ready to hear your worst.
The acrylic varnish. I was actually like really loving where my canvas went. Like I was so excited. This was gonna be one of my best Christmas card designs ever. And this asshole, this jerkwad, destroyed everything. Anything that was water-based, you'll see later. It's so sad. And I don't want to give it like a full bound of hatred because apparently I should have done some research. I normally use Mod Podge and not varnish. Guess what? Mod Podge goes over like everything except for I want to test the oil paints because I don't do the oil paint thing. So I just went in going, oh, it's acrylic, it'll be the same, it'll be fine. No, it wasn't fine. Not at all.
Yeah, I that would be my second, but I find that the fault, at least on my end, in my mind, the fault is the stupid pen.
I wish I could say it was the stupid pen, but when you see this, you will go, it's the varnish.
I kind of had a surprise product that I was like, based off of our swatching, I didn't think it was going to work very well, and I was actually kind of surprised when I used it. It's this lovely aqua gouache. Based off of our swatches, I didn't think it was going to do diddly, but I got it on the paper, and it actually looks really nice. Yeah, there wasn't a huge amount of coverage, but it still looks nice.
Well, my surprising is gonna play off of your favorite. I was surprised by how much I liked the modeling paste. In all reality, I ended up using it in multiple ways on the 5x7 canvas, and I was like doing things, and I got to different things. I was like, oh, I should add more modeling paste and do it in a different texture.
I used it on all three of mine, even the watercolor paper. I used it on everything.
So it is something I will probably bring into other art pieces, so I would like to say thank you, Arteza, for pushing my boundaries and encouraging me to try something different.
I'm glad that you enjoyed it. That's awesome. Yay! Now, do we want to let everybody like actually see what we did?
I think we should start with the eyeball though.
Oh yes. Okay, I actually did too.
You did too.
I did a blue one and a red one.
Since you're sharing both of yours, I will start off with not my eyeball. Because I used the little one to play around and get a fill for the modeling base, and I made a wreath.
Oh, I love it!
Oil paints too. But to get the white on top of it, since I can't use acrylic on top of it, I used more modeling paste.
Yeah, that's totally what I did.
So that was my get a feel for it. And then I took the modeling paste for my eyeball and I tried to make it kind of come out a little bit.
Oh, cool. I love that.
A lot of colors on here.
Yeah, you do. It looks really good.
The aqua watercolor that you liked actually went on there surprisingly well.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Not show all the details, but I got, oh now I can't even think about it. I got everything but oil paint and the ugly poop watercolor and a few of the other watercolors, but I used so many on them.
Good skin tone on there and everything. That's awesome.
That was the, I just had them out. That was the salmon-y color with gold on top.
Oh, wow.
Because I figured worst case scenario, it's makeup.
There you go. Oh my god.
Worst case scenario,
I wish I had
it's
thought of
makeup.
that. No, I just kind of thought like Sauron's eyeballs, like the great big eyeball of Sauron. But then I wanted to do a blue one to make sure I could use the chrome pen. But they have thickness. They're all textury and everything. Like there's little bits sticking off of them and whatnot. I'm really excited for people to actually like watch the watch my time lapse so they can see how I made these.
Well, I'll say full disclosure, I did not end up time-lapsing any of these because I had to do it in such small bursts that my brain went, I can't.
Oh, that's okay. All right, are we ready? How about the watercolor reveal? But I'm not really happy with mine.
Okay, well I will go first then, because I thought it would be fun to do a little like
Oh, you even left it in the book still. Oh my god, that's so fun! Oh,
little skeletons decorated.
they're so cute! Oh, I love that!
I want to redo it bigger. I really liked it, and I did the skeletons with the gel pen, so...
Oh, that was a smart way to do that. Oh, nice. I love it.
And I even got oil paint on there. That's why it's like small bursts. The oil paint had to we did things and
I love it. It's so cute. Okay, this is mine. It's just a skull, but I did use the where is it? The Everblend acrylic marker for the leaves, and it's the white is the modeling paste. I literally used modeling paste for like almost all the white. There are little highlights. Yeah, I used the gray blue and I did gradient so that it's nice like minty green up there. The other thing that I don't like, but I don't hate it more than the twee marker is that metallic dual tip thing. So I gave him I gave him a little shiny tooth moment happening, but I was stuck and I didn't know what to do, and I knew I needed to incorporate the marker somehow. And so I was like, okay, we'll just do this.
I will ditto, this one was more disappointing than I thought it was going to be. 5x7, before we share, I have a question for you regarding yours. How many of these products did you get in yours?
Everything except for the watercolors. I did not put any watercolors on this.
Which might be why yours is surviving. Got for mine, I got down to only the 2 oil paints. I was gonna put them on top of the varnish.
Okay.
That was my solution. Can I share mine first?
You're totally welcome to share yours first. I'm so excited to see it. Oh my god, that's so cool!
Krampus with the wreath. So I used the alcohol marker on top of the modeling paste.
Oh my god, it left such a cool texture.
I can't put the oil on top of it, so I was gonna varnish it and put the oil on top of it to have some of it peeking through. But then when I put the varnish, all of the watercolor and that marker, which I used for the black of the horns, which is also textured, just started bleeding everywhere.
Oh.
And most of the damage came when I was trying to get the varnish off to see what I could do to salvage it, and I was like, I can't salvage this.
No,
Like,
I love it though, because
so
like,
much detail.
yeah, but still, like, you still have quite a bit of detail in the wreath with just the color difference, with the modeling paste and how the marker settled. I like it. I think it's cool. I think that should be your Christmas card next year.
I definitely want to redo it, but I will do it with acrylic markers or digitally.
There you go. There you go. So mine, I did a little scene. There's so much shiny on it too. But the only reason that this chair is here is because I did some outlines in the fireplace, and when I went to varnish everything, all the black that I put around the fireplace just smeared. And so I'm like, how do I cover this corner up now? So I just kept putting red paint on it until it was mostly opaque. And then I was like, okay, well that... So I just covered this up with as much red paint as I could. And it's still... The black was still showing through though. Like, the black just kept... There's like 7 or 8 layers of paint here. Nice thick layers, and the black just kept showing through. So I was like, how do I fix it?
The black for me, because that's what I used to help with like highlights and give it.
Yeah. Everything behind this fireplace is this black, because they had the brush tip, and I was like, it's gonna cover the most space. Yeah, and then the varnish came, and everything just went everywhere, and I was not happy. Oh my god.
Either, and I know you. I messaged you as soon as mine went south. I was like, I'm not gonna have a finished piece. I can't. I'm not salvaging this. I'm done. I have to walk away. Like I can't.
I did. Yeah. I just was like, I have to stop. I have to stop. I have to walk away. I'm gonna murder something. I'm going to bed. I will think about it in the morning. Which means technically I just finished it today.
My hat is off to you. You solved it. You got it done. You did way better than me going, I'm gonna fix this. I was like, I have to start over. I don't have time for this week.
I think that we were obviously in different places. And we both have had like really hectic months. Opening these things every day on camera and putting them out on YouTube was so stressful. But I'm so glad that it's done now. I can live a normal life.
I am too, doing Inktober and then this. That was not a lot of break in between.
I do want to do something like this next year, but I think we're going to structure it differently.
I am game for doing something next year as well, so I hope everybody has enjoyed this. We're not done with the video yet, but hope you will subscribe to both of our channels and join us for our crazy adventures, Inktober, horror movies, art things, streaming, and more advent calendar of our own concoction next year.
Yes. I think our plan for next year is going to be way more interesting. And I think it's also going to be more educational, because I just know between you and me, we're going to find some weird things that most people wouldn't think are art supplies.